Welcome back to another video, and today I'll be doing a deck profile on Pure Synchro's Blackwings. This deck relies on 2-card combos to summon out big synchro monsters to overwhelm your opponent. And now let's get into the video. To begin with, I run 3 Simoon. This is your best starter in the deck. It brings out Black Whirlwind and it normal summon itself without using your normal summon. It leads to full combo, but one downside is that it locks you to darks. I run 3 Sudri. This is also another good starter. It can search you any combo piece that you are missing, and it contribute 1 monster to summon a level 2 token DUNE. I run 3 Fada. This card is really good because it special summons Blackwing Dragon and puts Sephiroth into your graveyard. One downside is that Blackwing Dragon is not summoned successfully, so you cannot special summon it off of Black Feather Whirlwind. I run 3 Shamal. This card brings out Black Feather Whirlwind, and its graveyard effect is that it can banish itself when you synchro summon a Blackwing Synchro, and it can add back 1 Blackwing in your graveyard. Really good for reoccurring Sudri. I run 3 Chinook. This card is a board breaker. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls. Then you could send 1 Blackwing Synchro or Blackwing Dragon from your extra deck to your grave, and that monster effects are negated and it loses 700 attack. You want to send Fury Storm or Blackwing Dragon so you could banish them from your graveyard to special summon Blackwing Assault Dragon. Good interruption. I run 2 Sephiroths. This is the main card you want to send off Fada's effect. I run 2 just in case I draw 1 in my hand. For the 1-ofs, I run 1 Gale because it's good getting over big monsters. 1 Chandra. If it's in your graveyard, it's a quick effect banish if you control a Blackwing Synchro monster. Command for the name, and Orochi because you can special summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss with it. I run 1 Noctivision Dragon. This card is an amazing small world bridge because you can use any monster, bridge it into Noctivision to search any monster in your deck. Really good for consistency. For the spells, I run 3 Black Whirlwind. This card is your best searcher in the deck. It can be used multiple times because you can normal summon up to 3 times in the deck. Every time you normal summon, you can search a Blackwing monster with lower attack than the normal summoned Blackwing. I run 2 Black Feather Whirlwind. You only run 2 because Shamal brings this card out. Every time you special summon a Dark Synchro monster from the extra deck, you can target 1 Blackwing monster from your banish or graveyard and special summon it. This card is soft once per turn, so if you bounce it with Sephiroth, you can activate it again and use it. For consistency, I run 3 Small World and 3 Pot of Prosperity. Small World is good because it can search you any Blackwing you want, and Pot of Prosperity because it can give you any card you want. Pot of Prosperity might seem bad in the deck because you banish your extra deck, but most of the time you're not going to use all of it, so you're fine banishing 6. I run 1 Caught by the Grave. It's really good against hand traps. I run 1 Twin Shadow. A good tip for this card is that you can activate it on your opponent's turn if you have Black Feather Whirlwind to revive back a Blackwing monster from your graveyard or banished. Most of the time, you will revive back Chinook for extra interruption. You can also activate this in your hand if you control 2 or more Blackwing monster, which comes up sometimes. And for hand traps, 3 Ash Blossom. It hits most decks, and 2 Infinite Impermanence. For the extra deck, I run 1 Nathung. This card burns your opponent and gives you an additional Blackwing normal summon, and 2 Brewery Storm. On single summon, you can send 1 Blackwing monster from your deck to your graveyard, most of the time Chandra or Sephiroth, and it becomes that level. I run 2 Blackwing Dragon. This card can protect you from being burned from your own card effects. 1 Draco Berserker because it's good for OTKs. And 1 Blackwing Silverwind. This is a good target for Twin Shadows because on single summon, it can target 2 monsters with lower defense than its attack and destroy them, which means you cannot destroy Link monsters. I run 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. You use Orochi and Blackwing Dragon to single summon this. It's a really good target negate, and with Twin Shadow, you can activate Twin Shadow in response to Dark Ruler and use Abyss to negate the Dark Ruler. I run 1 Bystial Dispatter. This card is your main combo piece because it can special summon 1 dark monster that is banished, most of the time being Brewery Storm, and is a good monster interruption. 1 Chaos Angel, just in case you have no tuners. 1 Baron de Fleur, Omni Negate, and Blackwing 4 Armored Master. This card is unaffected by other cards' effect, and some decks cannot get rid of this. Last but not least, the main card of this deck, 3 Blackwing Assault Dragon. You can special summon this by banishing 1 tuner synchro monster, which is Brewery Storm, and Blackwing Dragon from your graveyard. You want to summon 2 or 3 of these because it burns your opponent for every monster effect they activate. And at 4 black feather counters, contribute itself to destroy all cards on the field. If you have Black Feather Whirlwind and 2 of these, you contribute 1 Blackwing Assault Dragon and protect all your monsters, but your opponent's monsters and cards will be destroyed. I run 3 Drone Lockbird. This card can shut down a lot of decks that add cards multiple times from the deck. I run 3 Evenly Matched and 3 Dark Ruler No More. Really good cards going second. I run 2 Radiant Kaijus. This card is really good getting over unaffected cards, and it's a good small world bridge for Blackwings monsters. I run 1 Harpies for back row. And for going first, I run 3 Eradicator Epidemic Virus. This card can rip out spells or trap cards from your opponent's hand, which are common board breakers, and forces your opponents to activate monster effects, which plays directly into Blackwing Assault Dragon. And that is it for the Blackwing Pure Variant deck profile. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any suggestions or questions you have down below. I will be posting a combo video soon, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching.